Caution, this man contains the floating plastic widget by L.J. Rambert. I come out of work the other night to a billowing nor'easter. Blinding snow, ass-chilling winds. Earlier in the day I'm on the bus, staring at the jelly roll comb-over on the balding head of the guy sitting in front of me. I think of the miserable lassitude that drags me down in winter. Life seems like an endless series of disappointments and miscommunications, culminating in the cipher of death and other cliches, etc. Saul Bellow, in one of his novels, wrote that death is the dark backing of a mirror, without which we would never see ourselves. I did some research and discovered the name for this chemical backing: indium. Maybe it had something to do with India Ink. There should have been an appendix covering this information. I mean, who wants to put all that effort into reading a friggin' novel? So, leaving work. The snow is piled in drifts 4 or 5 feet high. The trees near the T station, in one of those nature as urban fashion statement protected theme park thingies they build to curb unauthorized killing sprees, are draped with Christmas lights. They shine green, red, and white like some funky constellation. They appear clearer in the cold air, but so does everything else. The snow is clean, the way it is before the first snow plow or log of dog shit. I trudge down the main drag, having missed the last bus. A guy in a shearling coat is standing near the public library with a cell phone. "I can't even get a damn taxi," he says. He walks ahead of me for half a mile or so, then goes into an apartment building. At the next intersection, 4 men cut across the road. The last guy, who hasn't noticed me yet, stands, swaying and mumbling. Then he bolts up in a goofy Marquis of Queensberry backhanded boxing pose as I pass, and falls on his ass in the street. I haul him upright. I stuff the money and ID back in his wallet and place it in his outstretched palm. "Thanks, lad," he says. "I'm fucking pissed." His friends, hats over hearts, sing a tune across the road, something about Chaz, who was a bit of a spaz, in Guinness-thick brogues. A mile or so later, I see the neon sign that marks the pub near my house. I've spent the day shoveling snow, the evening ripping out restaurant booths and lugging them through 50 yards of slush to a giant dumpster. I stop in for last call and order a coffee with Bushmills. "The coffee is cold," says the woman tending the bar. "Perfect," I say. "So is the whiskey." 3 guys start singing in a booth behind me, in key for the most part, with interlocking harmonies. They're older than the ones I met in the street, but just as Irish. I sip the coffee and feel the soreness begin in my arms and shoulders. I knock the snow from my coat and hang it over the bar stool like a saddlebag. From the booth echo the bawdy drinking songs of my alcoholic forefathers: Broken Hearts, Bloody Brits, Rivers Named Freedom, and The Light That Never Dies. And as I put on my coat to leave, it occurs to me that, 12 bars or no, the blues is still the blues. It occurs to me that no amount of hurt or darkness in the world, the universe, or my own cynical little fucking skull can kill this plaintive note, this spirit of hope, the tiny Gnostic shard of light that glows in the deepest core of all who love. I could be completely wrong, I suppose, but maybe, like Bellow's dark mirror, this is what keeps it interesting.